They said they were going to make an Islamic state. I think most likely the prisoners are dead, but I don't know for sure. If you try to leave, they'll arrest you, put you in jail, and they'll kill you.
Oil and gas were the single biggest source of revenue for ISIS. At the peak of the caliphate, they controlled most of Syria's oil fields. One of the former ISIS fighters we interviewed, Abu Trab al-Canadi, a Canadian of Pakistani origin, used to work for the ISIS Oil and Gas Administration in Tabqa.
Please, can we know how did you join ISIS? How did you know about ISIS and how did you join it?
To be honest, when I came to Syria, I didn't know much about the groups, but I did know about the war through media outlets such as YouTube, reading the newspaper and things like that. When I came to Turkey, I saw a lot of the foreigners. They were going to IS, as well as a lot of the Syrians. So when I entered Syria, I decided to join IS as well.
And how did you get the contact to reach first Turkey and then Syria?
Well, I didn't have a contact from Canada to Turkey, but once I got to Turkey, I found an individual online. His name was Abu Ibrahim Swedi. He's the one that helped me get into Syria.
What did he ask for? How did you cross the border?
I just went to Gaziantep, and there I linked up with a smuggler, and he's the one who brought me inside Syria.
Did you face any problems on the borders, like shooting? Was it hard to cross the borders?
No, this is early 2014, and the border was just, it was just like a field. There was nothing there.
When you reached Syria, what happened exactly?
Well, when we reached Syria, or when I reached Syria, sorry, they put me in a house with the rest of the foreigners. And after that, I was taken to do basic training.
What was that basic training?
They had classes, Sharia classes, as well as some basic weapons training on small arms.
You became even a trainer.
After about 6 months, or 6 months after coming to Syria, about the beginning of 2015, I went to do a recon course. It had a recon and sniping, and after I did that course, I was sent to the training camps to help train other people.
You also worked in the gas and oil field?
That's where they posted me first, but there wasn't really any work there because the place wasn't organized at all.
To whom did they sell it?
Extraction, I don't really know much about that, but I know they sold the oil to other states. Like they did sell to the Syrian regime and most likely other groups as well.
Where was your first battle in Syria? When was it?
I wasn't part of any major battles. My job was training.
From where did you get these weapons?
They were taken as war booty, and I guess some of them were brought from places like Idlib, and also the new Syrian army. They sold a lot of weapons to IS.
New Syrian army?
Yeah, this is the FSA group that's on the Jordanian border.
Abu Trab was captured by the Syrian Democratic Forces when al-Baghouz fell. They told us that in the self-proclaimed caliphate, foreigners were leaders and emirs. But we noticed a contradicting common scenario among the 3 foreign ISIS fighters we met.
No, all the leaders in IS are either Iraqi or Suri. The Muhajirin. Yeah, the Umara, the highest positions are held by Iraqis and Suris, not with the foreigners.
Not from immigrants and?
No, not from the Muhajirin. The foreigners have most of the lower positions.
Okay, how was the hierarchy in ISIS?
To be honest, I never dealt with the hierarchy. The highest person that I saw was the Emir of the training camp. Above him, I didn't see no one.
Who gave you the orders? Have you ever seen Baghdadi?
Oh, no. That's not possible. The orders come from whoever is right above you. And for seeing Baghdadi, I'm not sure who he sees, but he's obviously got his circle of, advisors or close friends or whatever, but I don't know anything about that.
Abu Trab says he went to Syria wanting to help the Syrian people against the Assad regime. According to investigations by the SDF, he participated in battalions, but he claims he didn't fight.
I was planning to help the people in whichever way they needed help.
How?
I mean, work, maybe in the hospital, in schools, or if they needed, I mean, like I said, they were being attacked by the regime, so they needed someone to fight in defense for them.
But why you didn't fight in defense when you were there? You said you didn't fight in defense. Then why?
Because they sent me to the training camps. In IS, you have no choice. Where they send you, you have to go. If you don't go, they put you in jail. And once you go to jail, it's very hard to come out. Most people that go to jail, they end up getting killed.
Have you seen them slaughtering people as we saw on videos?
Same as you've seen on video. I never saw them in real life.
Today, Abu Trab says he quickly became disappointed by life under ISIS rule, but he still stayed for 4 years because he couldn't leave.
First of all, like I said, they took my passport. They refused to give it back to me. Second of all, if you try to leave, they'll arrest you, put you in jail, and they'll kill you. Foreigners are not allowed to leave. If you're a Syrian or an Iraqi, you can come in and out as you please. Go in and out, it's not a problem. But for Syrians, it's not, for the foreigners, it's not easy to leave. Any foreigner that tries to leave, he gets killed.
If you had these ideas, how did you get married and have children?
Listen, this is in the early days in 2014. And at this time, like I said before, all the foreigners and even the Syrians, they were running to the Islamic State. At that time, they hadn't evolved into doing the things which they would do later on. Does that make sense?
During its rule of terror, ISIS commonly captured civilians, including foreign journalists and priests. Some have been confirmed dead. A few were eventually released, but the fate of most of them remains unknown. The Syrian Democratic Forces investigations say that all the information lies in the hands of an ISIS prisons official who is still anonymous. But here's what Abu Trab said.
I think most likely the prisoners are dead, but I don't know for sure. The only thing I heard was that a lot of these prisoners that IS had, they were brought from the FSA. But what happened to them, I really don't know.
They were brought from...
Bought.
Bought?
Yes,
How?
with money.